Dusekkar is a really underused survivor in Forsaken. But honestly, I understand why. He is a pretty difficult character to pick up, and his abilities do not translate well to any device aside from computers. Fortunately for me, that is the main device I use to play Forsaken, and since I prefer to play support roles in games, on top of his short cooldowns, and him needing to be within a certain amount of distance from the action in order to aid his team, which is why he is my favorite character in the game. I enjoy playing him so much to the point where I got every single one of his skins, because of how much I liked him. Except for the art competition winners, I'm about as talented as a wet sandal. And also, because I was increasingly running out of things to spend my money on. But yeah, that makes this video all the more easier for me. I have every single Dusekkar skin at my disposal, and I can look at his nooks and crannies. No, not those nooks and crannies! As I was saying, I have the ability to look at almost every Dusekkar skin without having to rely on outside sources. Which unfortunately means that making this video about any other survivor would be difficult, but let's not worry about that now. So, this list will have 55 skins to look at today. Unfortunately, I will not be looking at the remove skins because I don't want to. And I will be looking at them without hitboxes, so it's easier to see the effects. So yeah, enough rambling. Let's rank these in order from worst to best, starting with number 55, Dress. This skin is just so ugly. The dirty shade of yellow on the pumpkin just looks gross. The dress is just plain boring pink and I just hate it. It's supposed to be a reference to Earthbound or something, and even if the character it is based on is really close to Dusekkar's moveset, I don't think it would be worth making because of how horribly the colors clash with each other. I do find it funny that this skin uses a pan instead of a staff, but that's about it. Not a good skin. Number 54, Dusekkar. This just doesn't do it for me. I feel like they kind of didn't know what they wanted to do with this skin. The drag doesn't feel like it should be there, the legs just look strange, and why is he using a sword? Nothing here feel like it fits a theme. There aren't any new effects or animations, so it really just doesn't look good. I like the hat though. The frost on it was a nice touch and I really like his sweater, but for the most part it just doesn't look right. Number 53, Dusekkar. This is so mid. Literally, it would be entirely worthless if it wasn't for the Dodge the Teapots of Doom reference. And even then, it's not even that good of a reference. I mean, it isn't hideous, but it just means nothing to me. I just don't think it fits him either. Number 52, Combat Wizard. This skin is just so plain. The model has pretty much nothing going on for it. The lightning bolt and the staff is cool, but that's about it. I'm already not the biggest fan of yellow, so this skin was doomed from the start. I also don't think I've played the game this guy is from. He does have a death noise, and I don't think it's downright ugly, so that's why it isn't farther down, but yeah, not very good. Number 51, Beacon. This one just doesn't do it for me. I like the staff being on top of that one structure, and that's about it. Why do so many Dusekkar skins have retro animations? It becomes less special when so many of them have it, and this just adds to the oversaturation because I don't see how this concept was deemed worthy enough to be its own skin. The body is plain, the head isn't even a pumpkin, and it's not replaced by something that makes sense. Unless there's some lore thing I don't get. Number 50, Glow in the Dark. I just don't really like this one. It's just like a green X-ray thing. I just don't look how it likes. Yeah, I said that right. There are two skins I'll be getting to eventually that each do the skeleton theme and the green theme much better than this one does. And in general, just the translucent skeleton theme is cooler than whatever this cheap thing looks like. Number 49, Cosplay. This is such a difficult skin to rank. It's like Schrodinger's skin. It's every rank yet none of them at the same time because of the limitless possibilities, which makes the skin especially tricky to rank. So I'll just base it off of what it looks like on my main avatar to spare myself the headache. And it's just Dusekkar with Benny's head. On one hand, this is pretty funny. On the other hand, it's just so expensive. Oh well. I really shouldn't have wasted my points on this because aside from my head, it is literally just Dusekkar. Number 48, 2009. This is a classic skin based off the first avatar Dusekkar had, I think. I like the classic animations, and they really do fit here. What else is there to say? It's just Dusekkar, but simpler. Number 47, Base Skin. I like the skin. Sure, it's basic, but when you stop for a second to appreciate it, the detail's pretty nice. Especially when the hitbox are on, it's pretty difficult to actually see what the plasma beam looks like. Since this is the base model though, I have to question why he holds the staff. I understand he's supposed to be holding behind his back, but there's seriously no way for them to make it not go through his back? And it's not that big of a deal, but it still bothers me. Speaking of, the fact that he doesn't have sleeves is also a little goofy to me. I know it's supposed to be the robes he got from the ancient Tibetan monks or something, but with R6 body it looks a little strange. But the best part of the skin is that it's blue! Well, at least his head and plasma beam is. But that's still my favorite color, and my favorite shade of that color. Also, I bet you never noticed the plasma beam actually changes color from cyan to deep blue. Cool. Number 46, Toy. This is a pretty cool skin, not much to say. Since this is based off the toy that is also based off of the base skin, it just looks like the base skin but with some elements that the actual Roblox toys had. But it's still a nice touch to have the design of the accessories be of a lower quality, as well as the retro animations. Number 45, Jolly Evergreen. I don't really know what to think of this skin, too much is going on. Did whoever make this ever heard of the saying less is more? Because this is just kind of incohesive. Not that I dislike it though, it kind of reminds me of Trevant from Pokemon, which is pretty cool. And also the staff is pretty cool, I guess. Overall it's alright, but nothing too special. Number 44, Blood Chrome. I mean, it's alright, like, the skin doesn't really do anything particularly well, but I also don't think it does anything particularly bad either. It's just alright. Not my first pick for a red Dusekkar skin, but this one is pretty inoffensive, and it has its own things going for it separate from the other red skins. I do really like the fire coming from his head though. Number 43, Milestone 1. This one is just Dusekkar, but cooler. Sure, it is Milestone 1, so you can't expect too much, but I still like it. While generally I don't really like 3D clothing in Roblox, I think it gets rid of the weirdness of the original robe. Though it is still awkward how the robe clips through his limbs, but it's something that can't be helped. No new animations, but that's to be expected for a first milestone. Number 42, Ghost Theory. It's alright. I don't know what you want me to say. It's just a basic recolor that I only slightly like more than the base skin because of the shoulder pad things. No new effects as it is only $450, but for what it is, I like it. Just like the original version of the White Crow skin. Number 41, Dusekkar. Yet another basic recolor, but I still like it. Purple and green go together well, and I also really like how they bothered to change the color of the plasma beam. Sure, it's not that noticeable, but little details like that can still help. Number 40, Towazuku. Dusekkar, but green. This one is above the other recolors because of its translucent body, and it has a green plasma beam. Was that so hard? I still wish that the spawn protection was also green, but oh well. I do find the pattern to be a little bit strange, but it does separate itself from the other recolors in that regard, so it is overall better. Number 39, Marissa. I know this is supposed to be a reference to some game, but this skin isn't that good. I like the custom face and the broom, but an upcoming skin does both of these things better. It's not bad or anything, I just don't find it too special. Sorry to all 2 fans of the game that she's from. Number 38, Hedgeromancer. I like the faces on his body. His staff looks pretty cool, and his fit is pretty clean. I don't really like the heads though, and there are a lot of orange skins for Dusekkar, so this really doesn't stick out in my mind. Number 37, Librarian. This skin kind of looks like it was scrapped milestone from a thing based on books, which honestly I think would have worked better and possibly given the milestones more of a coherent theme, but oh well. Also, is the render or just that one Vegeta meme, or am I just going crazy? Crazy? I was crazy once. It locks me in a room, a rubber. Number 36, Anniversary. I kind of have mixed feelings on this one. On one hand, it has a bunch of cool custom effects, a nice trail following the candle, and the thing is on point. It even has an S on the hat that stands for sepsis. Obviously. The anniversary month of Forsaken, don't look that up. But the biggest issue I have is the frosting. I understand that it's like a cake because anniversary, but it just makes me feel uncomfortable because it's covered in frosting, it's all sticky, and it's probably melting from the temperature of your body. It's probably just a me thing though. Also, I don't like red as much as I like blue. Number 35, Milestone 2. Guess what? It's blue. I love blue! But now he has a pretty cool scarf and cape. and honestly an overall improvement from the previous milestone skin, which, sure, it is a given for milestone skins, but it's still cool. Still no new animations though. Number 34, Headless. This is a reference to the Headless Horseman, though there isn't a horse, and he has a head, with antlers. Even though I find this skin worse than some of the other Halloween pumpkin skins for Dusekkar, I think this is one of the few skins with a concept worthy of being made because Headless Horseman with the pumpkin. It just makes sense. Number 33, Golden. This is kind of just tacky. Unlike Shadletsky and Chance who actually look clean, this is just a hodgepodge of random stuff. The effects are cool and all, and the skin is being the only one with a unique plasma beam casting animation is neat, but nothing really fits in with anything else. The pattern on his arms looks strange, the legs are just plain gold, he has a fedora and probably a neck beard, and some Chinese letter on his shirt that is plain black everywhere else. I think keeping the skin high is definitely Profitable Passion, which is a fire LMS. Also, if you know what that Chinese symbol says, please comment it down below. I don't speak Chinese. Number 32, Pumpkin Spice. Now this skin is just spooky month. Obviously, as Dusekkar is a pumpkin, they had to make a jack-o'-lantern skin because it's such an obvious choice, and yeah, they pulled it off well. I also really like the autumn leaves wings, and the staff is especially cool, but why do they keep giving Dusekkar antlers? Also, come on, they definitely could have made the plasma beam orange for this skin. They did it for Dusekkar, so why not this? Oh well, pretty solid. Also, Dusekkar's plasma beam is not orange, I'm just saying that it is a custom color, unlike this one, which is just blue for some reason. Number 31, Sacred Harvest. This is just pumpkin spice, but with more stuff going for it. I really like the foliage covering his body, and the staff looks good. That is all. Number 30, Y2K. This is a reference to 1999 when people thought that the computers would stop working because they didn't think that it would be able to change the 1 in 1999 to 2. And they also thought as a result of that all computers would stop working. Wow. So yeah, he's black and white and so are his effects. I think it's cool that he also turns monochrome when he dies, just like Flies of the Lord. Number 29, Umdum. Listen, I like these skins and all, but did there have to be 3 of them? I still find the faces funny, but not so funny to the point where I think that it's worthy to have 3 whole skins based off of it. At that point, they should just add a 4th skin like this that you get from buying all 3 skins, just like with the Ninja Shadletsky skins. Fortunately for this skin, I am judging it by its own merits, and it's good. I like the custom request lines, and that smooth, almost clay-esque texture of his apparel. Number 28, Beach Sandar. Beach Sandar? That name is honestly kind of peak, not gonna lie. Originally, I didn't like the fact that there was just a bunch of flat colors, just didn't do it for me. Sure, it fit the theme, but I just didn't like it. Then I realized, this skin is just silly. Come on, he's a beach ball with pool noodle horns, umbrella staff, and a pool floor cape. Why was this even made? Number 27, Milestone 3. I like the grittier look of this skin, showing how long Dusekkar has probably been here trying to survive. Though for the most part, it looks a lot like Milestone 2, just with shoulder pads and horns. I mean, I don't hate them, I just don't really think it fits the vibe of Dusekkar. Also, still no new animations. Number 26, Great Mage. I've been talking about these orange Dusekkar skins for way too long, man. Listen, I get it's an easy concept, but whenever I see a Dusekkar, they never use any of them. And honestly, neither do I. I like his mouth. I am unsure how to describe the type of mouth, but it's the only thing keeping the skin from blending into all the other skins in this tired concept. Number 25, Kennedy Maestro. This is just the ultimate trick-or-treater. You just know this guy has a map of the entire rich neighborhood and a schedule to follow to maximize the amount of candy he gets. Heck, he probably makes a little skeleton guy make sure candy doesn't fall out of his head. Oh yeah, the skin itself. I think it's pretty cool, just based off of those people who are insanely obsessed with getting as much Halloween candy as possible. Which honestly, I wish I could do that, but I am too old to trick-or-treat now. Number 24, Milestone 4. This skin kinda confuses me. Sure, I still really like it, but I don't know, the sword just doesn't really fit. I like how it looks, but again, just like with the horns, I don't really think it fits, though it does alleviate the problem I had with the staff clipping through his back. And it is the only milestone skin to change the staff, which is pretty cool, even though it visually doesn't make sense for this sword to cast spells. What, did he learn that from the ancient Tibetan monks too? Could they not teach 23 him a different way to cast his spells? Because yeah, no new animations. I know I'm mentioning this a lot, but just why? I honestly haven't looked at that many other milestone skins, but if you play a character for that long, then animations feel like a necessity because of how long it takes to get. It's still good, but it's not really worth all of its salt, in my opinion. Also, none of the milestones even have special effects. Of all characters in Forsaken, Dusekkar has the most potential for unobtrusive effects, so it just feels like wasted potential. Number 22, It Came from the Mansion. This skin is so on point, referencing that one classic map. You know, that one map. I forgot its name, sorry. But yeah, honestly, the skin is so fire. It has the classic animations, the cauldron staff, and the red room shirt. And it's the scarecrow from the map. It's honestly such a great skin for its price. No new animations or effects or anything, but it's still pretty cool. Number 21, Hollow Hotshot. With how many different orange pumpkin skins there are for Dusekkar, it's hard for them to stick out in my mind for the most part. That does not apply to this skin at all, though. I have no idea why they decided to make a skin based off of fireworks, but it's a really nice way to differentiate itself from the other orange skins from Dusekkar. Also, I'd love the little missing part of his arm showing the bone. Number 20, Infernal Sorcerer. This is just like Sacred Harvest, but even cooler. Yeah, but on a real note, I never noticed how similar this skin, Sacred Harvest, and Pumpkin Spice were until now. It does kind of annoy me due to the slight oversaturation, but it doesn't really matter. This is one of the best because I like the chopped off legs, and, most importantly, the spawn protection is orange, and the plasma beam is purple. Also, the texture on his outfit is pretty neat. Number 19, Butler. This skin may not have any effects or animations or anything like that. Counter argument, he has got that on though. This outfit is just so fire. The monocle being around the antler is cool, and it's one of the few times I think the antlers on a Dusekkar skin actually make it better. And just, again, the fit, just so clean. Number 18, Toil and Trouble. Okay, so the name is a reference to Macbeth because it is a quote from the beginning of the story from the witches. The reason why I bring this up is because the witches look nothing like this. This is hot Roblox anime witch, and the ones from the story are witches that are actually supposed to look like witches. So yeah, the reference sucks, 0 out of 10. On a real note, I do like this skin a good amount. The hat, little things on her hair, the pendants on her shirt looking like the purple and green alt skins for Dusekkar and the broom. And it is one of the few Dusekkar skins that have a face, so it has a hurt and death face, which is also pretty neat. Also, I really like Macbeth. She's 17, Scott. Dusekkar. My teammates be like. But yeah, it's silly, and I like the little pumpies on his staff. This one is based on Dusekkar's base skin the most of the three, and I really think it's funny that this is some AU where Dusekkar is just an idiot. Number 16, Jack. That's right, I am the Pumpkin King. It doesn't have any effects, but come on. It's the Pumpkin King! I love his design! And I'm not biased because I've never seen The Nightmare Before Christmas. Why do I like it so much even though I haven't seen the source material? Because I am the Pumpkin King! Number 15, Flies for the Lord. This skin is a reference to the Recall a Hollow Heart ARG that has lore I am not going into because I do not care. But the staff is a reference to it, so that's cool. Also, it has the classic animations and custom request lines, which are also pretty cool. And sure, his name isn't a direct reference to the book, but I still enjoy the reference to George Orwell's book, 1964. But the best part of the skin has got to be the D&D dice looking thing for spawn protection. It just looks so cool. Also, the custom effects for Plasma Beam. The skin is worth it for its cheap price. Yo, wait, he also turns monochrome when he dies. I literally just noticed that when trying to change the next skin to showcase. Number 14, Blizzaria. Yeah, I know the skin doesn't have nearly as much going on for it as some of the others, but it's blue! And it is just a better Christmas skin than the other two actual Christmas skins. Yeah, I know it doesn't have any cool effects like Flies of the Lord or animations, but it's based on snow, and he's flying in a cloud like Thunderous, and I just like it. Sue me. Number 13, Dusekkar. This line of skins is honestly so goofy, in a good way. Sure, the reference is, for the lack of a better word, niche, but honestly, I'm fine with it because how funny he looks. This one is the best because he's blue. Number 12, Dusekkar. That name is so bad it's funny. And honestly, this skin is pretty sick. He has a fire mohawk. He casts spells with a guitar, and he has a pretty cool outfit. And also, of course, his abilities are red. Why can't other skins do this? I mean, at least more skins. I don't know, but like, honestly, I'm just glad that of all skins that got it, it was this one. Toothy. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I thought this was a Tower Heroes reference because they have some sort of quest with this character. I didn't know this was a weird reference to some old ad for Roblox. I don't know why games keep referencing this guy, but he looks cool. I like the blue and red thing going on, and his staff looks pretty sick. Also, I forgot to do the playtime last video, sorry, so here. Cat's Eye. I forgot to say the number, didn't I? Oh well. This is one of the only time-limited Dusekkar skins that doesn't cost event currency. That's cool. I have no idea why the skin had to be time-limited, but I bought it for it's off sale, so I'm good. Yeah, I like it. The little fire ring, which is a reference to Sword Fight on the Heights, I'm pretty sure. I like that, and that's pretty much it. It's pretty cool. I don't know why it was time-limited, though. Number 8, Phantom. I would say this is the definitive green skin for Dusekkar, mostly because I like the translucent body. What can I say? I'm a sucker for that kind of thing. Also, in this case, less is more. Overseer is good and all, but kind of has too much going on for it, you know? But yeah, it's got the same effect as Overseer, but just a better model. Doesn't have like the little green aura though, which kind of sucks. Number 7, Medic. Medic! This is a reference to Medic TF2, my main and my first most played Steam game, so obviously I love this skin. But before I glaze it as a result of my totally unnoticeable bias, I have to ask, why can't it be blue? The other two TF2 skins can be blue, but not this one. It's my favorite color. Okay, that's enough of complaining. Talk about why I like it. Eats Medic. Eats TF2. No. I like how the Plasma Beam and Uber Charge fits in with both Medic and Dusekkar's moveset and design. Sure, it doesn't have special effects or spawn protection symbols, but it doesn't need it. And the detail on the Medigun is just so good. Also, oh my gosh, this skin is pay to win because T-Killer can't see you use Plasma Beam very well. Number 6, Darkseid. I wish there was more purple skins for Dusekkar. All the details and effects made this one look really good. If only had more custom effects, but what we got was still pretty great. Especially when it comes to the detail on his fit. It's just good overall. Even though I guess it's good that there isn't that many purple skins because, you know, it could have been an orange deal where there would be too many of them. Number 5, Snow Witch. This skin may not have flashy effects or reference that I get, but it's just cute. The face just looks so wide-eyed and dumb, I love it. Same with the comically large hat and the dice inside of the staff. And of course, it's blue. I love blue so much. Number 4, Love Shot. If this is the first collab skin that Forsaken ever did, then shake my hand, boy. Because for some reason, the Dodd devs decided to be merciful on herself. Oh, crap, wrong script. Dusekkar Love Shot is a Vocaloid thing based on some Miku song, I think. I know people complain about Vocaloid skin in this game, but honestly, for the most part, I really like them despite not listening to that type of song. Personally, I'm more of a Weird Al guy myself. But yeah, this skin has really nice details, and it's the only Dusekkar skin that's pink. And it was done pretty well in general, so yeah, I like it. Number 3, Plushikar. This is giving Yoshi's Woolly World vibes. Even though I've never actually played it before, I still like the aesthetic. Also, it has a custom spawn protection, plasma beam, and hit sound effects. It's just so cute, and I love the little Lego brick in his staff that is there for some reason. Too bad they can't make this an actual plushie, because I need the permission from Mr. Matt Dusek, and he's like, I don't know, dead or something. I would totally buy one, though. Number 2, Sage of the Manor. Is this a reference to something? I can't tell, but it looks like it, because the skin just goes so hard. The skeleton portions of its body are translucent and even shows his spine, and a ghost cape or something. Also, the shattered pumpkin revealing the skull just so good! It almost distracts me from the antlers it has. But for real though, why does the skin go so hard? I wish I had custom effects, it'd be so good. Number 1, Dusekkar. I know that in most cases I complain about the antlers on these skins, but I have to make an exception for this one due to the fact that it's just a dead bush from Minecraft, and every element of the skin is just so perfect. The text on his robes being the enchantment table language, the guardian being the end of the staff because guardians have a ranged attack in the game, the staff itself probably being an end rod. It's just so good, man. It honestly looks as though it came from Blockbound, which yes, is a compliment. Man, I cannot wait till that game comes out. April Fools happened when I was making this video, so, yeah, two skins for Dusekkar were added. I will quickly talk about them both here. Voice acted is pretty peak. Doesn't have any effects, but the voice lines are funny. Here are some of them.
I will protect you, my friend! Get a load of this! Ah, yeah!
Yeah, I would put it at around number 8, between Phantom and Medic. I think it is funny. I like the blue. Next up is the stone one. I don't know if this is a reference to anything. I don't really care. It's all right. I mean, like, I like the fire. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, I'd put it number 17 between Jack and Dusekkar. Yeah, I don't want to edit this, man. This video is so long. Number 11, Overseer. This is a reference. What, do you want to know what it's a reference to? Well, so do I. Green. And it's so much green, and I love it. The plasma beam, the spawn protection are both green. And also the detail of the outfit is pretty good. The green lightning bolt / veins, as well as the green aura. It kind of looks like me after I play Forsaken for 14 hours straight instead of doing my marine science IA. Oh yeah, you want to know why it's here instead of where it's supposed to be at 11th spot? Well, it's because I forgot it. And guess what? Streamlabs sucks, and I can't like move everything over and like put it there, so I'm just putting it here. I hate Streamlabs. I'm not using this stupid editing software ever again. Blah. In conclusion, I don't know, man. I like Dusekkar's skin. It's so warm, especially in comparison to the corpses in my basement. But for real though, Dusekkar has some banger skins, and also way too many orange skins. Listen, I get he's a pumpkin and all, and pumpkins are naturally orange, but it just makes the orange Dusekkar skins less special. So yeah, I would like to do something like this for other characters, and I already have most of John Doe's skins, so I'll probably do him next, but yeah, let me know what Survivor I should do next, and I might do them. And also thanks for my last video. I was not expecting it to do so well, but it's already my second most viewed video. If you haven't seen it already, please check it out. I don't want my most popular video to be the Superfans M video anymore. Please, it's embarrassing. Also, I'm supposed to like tell you guys to like and subscribe rather than just saying bye.